Joining us now in Studio B, a member of the just mentioned BYU baseball Batcats, Brennan Anderson, star second baseman. Brennan, welcome to Studio
What's
B.
up, Brennan?
Good to be here, guys. Thanks for having me.
What is it like in front of the cameras in Studio B? How are you feeling right now?
A little more nervous now than I am playing on BYUtv. I'll say that for sure, yeah.
Are you used to the cameras and like Jason Shepard like breathing down your neck?
I'm starting to get used to it, yeah, because he's doing a little bit better job.
Cameras?
Both, yeah. The cameras, I mean, you get used to them. They're just always there. But Jason, he gets up and close, so he gets personal too. So you got to watch out for him.
All access, baby.
Yeah.
Well, Shep wanted us to ask you about your haircut and that you had to get rid of some flowing locks, Brennan.
Yeah, it was devastating. I worked on those since July, I think.
Oh, wow.
But I even threw a perm in there a little bit, trying to tuck it up a little more.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
not lying.
Wow.
So I think I was just drawing too much attention, so I had to chop it off.
More devastating for you or for
Riley Nelson.
Yeah, right.
Last year was so magical, especially that first half of the season. You have some injuries that changes the season.
Right.
The mustache mafia was quite the thing. Does this team need that again?
It's hard to say because the mustache mafia was just it just happened. It wasn't anything that we just pushed. We're like, hey, let's grow some mustaches.
It was organic.
Yeah, it just like happened.
Most of the mustaches.
Yeah. Exactly. One after another, somebody grew one. So, I mean, we would like to do something, but we want it to be natural and just let it come to us. So, I don't know if it's going to make an appearance or what will make an appearance, but we'll just have to find out as we go.
Where is your mustache comb right now, Brennan?
It's hanging in my locker. So, it's ready to go whenever we need
Like
it.
a dormant volcano.
Like, I hung it there after I shaved the mustache last year, and it's been there ever since. So, I don't know. Maybe we'll see an appearance, maybe not, but maybe I'll just start wearing it for good luck. But
Very good.
We're going to attack Utah in a minute, but
Okay.
over the weekend, it was crazy. Saturday,
Yeah.
Corey Abbott throws a perfect game against you.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest part of being involved in a perfect game on that end of the spectrum?
It's the first time it's ever happened to me. And it's just kind of funky because you don't know what's going wrong. You don't know why you're missing the ball, why you're fouling every pitch off, and how he's throwing every single pitch for a strike. So you're just kind of after two at-bats, you're starting to get frustrated because it's not just you that's struggling, it's everybody. So you get frustrated and you don't want it to happen. And at the end of the day, you just got to tip your hat to the guy and just say, like, hey, he had a good game. Because he had as much luck as skill that day. I mean, for a perfect game to happen, everything's got to be going right.
Oh, absolutely.
It
And
is
is he not their
nuts.
ace? Why didn't he throw Thursday?
I don't know if they're just trying to steal wins on Saturday or
Yeah.
what, but he's definitely, I think, their best guy.
Oh, yeah. I remember him last year and having that conversation with Mike Littlewood about Abbott being their ace.
And the
Yeah.
WCC is good because you do have some draftable pitchers. Like, there's
Yeah.
some good pitchers in the league, right?
Yeah, definitely, for sure. I mean, last year we saw all the pitchers, all the number one guys go. So, I mean, you always see good pitching in the West Coast Conference.
Brennan Anderson with us in Studio B on BYU Sports Nation. Game day against Utah. You're a guy from Salt Lake County. So what does the rivalry with Utah mean individually for you?
I mean, I grew up with it, watching football, BYU versus Utah, all the fights and things that happen. For me, it's just it's one of the best games of the year, just because there's so much emotion in that game. I like it. I like playing with emotion. I like playing with a smile on my face. So to go out there and play against people that are from my own backyard, against coaches that had a chance to recruit me. I mean, it's just fun to go out there and send a message and let them know that this is the best team in Utah, and it's always going to be that way.
Did you grow up a BYU fan?
You know, I did because my grandparents always had season tickets, so I was just always around the BYU fan base and everything. So
Yeah. Okay. So you know what this means, and you
Yeah.
played in it.
Yeah.
Okay. So there was a stretch recently in a 5-game period. You were 12 for 22, on fire. Boom, 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 doubles, homer, boom. Last 21 at bats, 2 for 21. If I have a cold, I can go get a smoothie called a cold buster.
yeah.
So how do you get out of a funk as a batter?
You know what? I've gone 2 for 21. I think I've put up some okay at bats. The thing is, I just got to swing at good pitches. So for me, it's just taking a step back, not trying to do too much, and then just swinging at good pitches. Because when you start struggling, you start to press, and then you start swinging at everything because you just want to get a hit.
Yeah.
So if I take a step back, take a deep breath, go up there with confidence, and then make sure I get my pitch, it's just going to start flowing.
We brought you in on purpose, by the way. to give you the karma.
Yes.
I need it.
We
I need
feel like you could benefit from this. So we're going to do it early. We're going to give you the BYU Sports Nation karma right now.
Awesome.
Because we want you to go out and kick butt, and especially against Utah. Okay?
Yeah. All right. That's awesome.
This team obviously likes to have fun, as do we, with the
Yeah.
karma and whatnot. At whose expense, though, do you have fun? Like, which teammate do you go after the most?
I fly under the radar. I try not to participate too much in the heckling, I guess.
Okay.
I'll laugh at them. I'll be a part of it. But, I mean, we like to make fun of Dave Clausen. 'Cause
Okay.
he's that Cali boy. He's kind of like moping around. So we make fun of him. But he's also one of the funniest guys on the team. So that's why we can give it to him a little bit.
Okay.
Schneeman gets worked up a lot. So
Does he?
everybody just likes Schneeman. Nobody would make fun of him if he didn't get worked up. But since he gets so worked up, you have to give him a hard time.
Yeah.
Trent Pratt loves to give it to Schneeman. So
Yeah.
that's a lot of fun.
Your
Yeah,
double play.
yeah, that's my part. That's my shortstop. Yeah.
Do you have a second baseman in the majors that you really like?
You know what? I like a lot of players. I don't follow any team. Second baseman, I like watching the San Francisco middle infielders go at it. Javi Baez just puts on a show for everybody, so he's fun to watch.
The World Baseball Classic. Where
Yeah.
he tags a guy without
Insane.
looking. Like crazy, right?
I mean, it's hard enough to catch the ball, but to do it while not even looking. So, I mean, I like watching all those guys. It's just fun to watch them at their art and what they do. So,
Where do you feel like this team needs to improve the most to make, what you hope is a magical late season run?
I'd say it's just to believe that we can do it. Have that confidence that we can go out and we can beat anybody on any day. The thing is right now is that when we get Hayden Rogers throws like a perfect game in my eyes, he went out and threw awesome, and then we get perfect hits. I don't even know how to call that. Like somebody threw a perfect game against us. So it's just kind of like putting it all together, I guess, going out there and knowing that that was just some crazy thing that happened and having confidence the next day and going out and just doing what we do best, which is to swing the bat and to throw strikes.
All right, Brennan Anderson loaded with the BYU Sports Nation karma, headed
Yep.
to the University of Utah at Smith Ballpark, the home of the Salt Lake Bees, to take on the Utes.
Home of the BYU Cougars, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's make it that way tonight,
Let's
right?
do it, yeah.
All right, Brennan, good luck. Thanks.